What's up, Cancer? Peace and light, peace and love. I am Shakesha Divine. I am bringing a divine oracle message for the month of February. I want to thank the Archangel Michael for protecting me from distraction and confusions, the ancestors, the spirit guides, and the Archangel Gabriel for assisting me in giving a clear and intuitive channel. We're going to see what message Spirit has for us. Right now, Spirit wants us to look at this energy that comes with the Nine of Pentacles. When this one comes up, this is all about our independence and how we achieve our money, our wealth, our prosperity out here, right? Spirit really wants us to pay attention to what's going on internally within ourselves, like how we're feeling. When we start getting connected and in tune with the star player within ourselves, we really start to be able to figure out what we need to do in order to heal ourselves, in order to help us move further along on the journey. See, when we're trying to start moving toward more in this independent space, we need to really start being able to tap into our intuition so that we can discern whether or not something's a good connection or something's not, if something's a good connection or if something's not a good connection, if this is a good way to go, or maybe we should go the other way. And with Cancers being such highly intuitive beings, this is who you are, right? And so when this card comes up and it's talking about inner vibes, healing, and cycles of growth, this is really telling you that this is a skill you absolutely must master. It is essential to your success in order for you to move forward. The challenge that Cancers pretty much face, the challenge that you're facing right now, Cancer, is that you hold on to a lot of emotional baggage. You absolutely have to, in order for you to be able to move forward and get into that space where you're really doing the damn thing and really showing up and showing out, is you got to release your emotional baggage. You got to detach from the expectation, and you got to really start setting intention on those things that you want instead of those negative assessments and thinking that you're going to see that come to fruition instead of what your desired results is. See, when this clean house card comes up, this is all about you making sure that you clean up all of that thought process, all of that madness that's going on in your mind, that's helping you to remember about how shit went down last time, how it didn't work out before, how this person was disloyal, how this person disappointed you, how that person let you down. You got to let that go so that you can move forward within a higher vibration. When you move forward in higher vibrations, you begin to make successful connections because you're in the frequency now of being able to receive that which is coming to you. And this is why Spirit has you coming through with the card that tells you that you need to focus on your birthright. See, if you really want to see yourself transition, if you really want to see yourself be able to move past all of the obstacles and challenges that life had for you, it absolutely happened, Cancer. We ain't gonna say that it didn't, but this is all a part of your learning process. That's a part of your birthright. Once you recognize that this was put before you to make you stronger, make you better, and not bitter, then you'll start more focusing on the direction that you need to go on. You'll start to become more clear. You'll have a lot more clarity so that you can move forward and be about the business of winning instead of thinking about all the ways that it ain't going to go right. If we release this emotional baggage, all of the detachment to things that happened in the past, we know that Cancer energy has been notorious for holding on to some old shit. But in this new cycle, in this time for us to be able to move forward so that we can really catch this victory, you got to start raising your vibration and raising your frequency so that you can step into the birthright. You came here to do it. Did you know that Cancer is the money sign? I forgot to let you know that. You came here to win now. You came here to win. And once you recognize that you have come here to achieve that independent wealth, to achieve that abundance, you'll start to recognize that this is your birthright. You'll get an inspired omen and you'll start to move differently. See, because when this card is coming up, this is all about higher knowing. This is all about inspired omen. This is all about how you've been thinking and how you've been expressing yourself. That's going to change. You're going to shift it into the winner frequency. You're not going to sit around worrying about all of that foolishness that happened before because it made you stronger. It's going to help you to tune into the star player within yourself. It's going to help you to build your intuition. It's going to help you to move forward. And then when you see that sign that's taking you in a direction that you don't want to go, you're going to cross the street and go in the other direction because you've been on that street before and you ain't finna go down that road. Huh? So let's talk about these relationships. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Well, Spirit wants us to know, Cancer, that you got to love yourself first. See, when this card is coming up, we talking about we got to make sure that there's work to do. Because see, if you ain't in tune with the star player within you and how you feeling and being crystal clear on where you at and releasing all of this emotional baggage so that you can focus on the things that you know you're supposed to have in your life. You deserve happiness. You deserve, it is your birthright. When you love yourself first, your self-respect is going to make you so attractive to these people out here. And you ain't going to attract no losers. And you ain't got to worry about all of that. And you ain't got to hold the expectation that they ain't coming through. You know why? Because your self-respect ain't going to allow you to settle for no whistlehead ass broad or a man or a Negro out here in these streets. You ain't going to settle for no foolishness like that. You ain't doing it because you love yourself first. Now, what is the energy, Spirit, that's going to help us as Cancers, help the Cancers to move forward in that life's work, in that purpose that they're doing? What do they need to focus on in the energy of February? The career change card is what came through. The career change card came through. This card is letting you know that you're embarking upon a career change that brings you the joy and abundance that you desire and deserve. You got to love yourself first. You got to know your worth. You got to recognize what's real. You want to know what your spirit animal is for this month? This is the energy that you need to be working with. This is your spirit animal that's going to really assist you in navigating all of these cosmic waves that come through in the month of February. The koala spirit. The koala spirit wants you to know, wants you to really recognize that Spirit has a plan for you. It is your birthright. It is your birthright. And if you can clean house, release that emotional baggage, and really start stepping into that higher knowing of you knowing that you came here to win. Cancer is the money sign. You came to win, Cancer. And when you recognize the reality that Spirit has a plan for you, you gonna move so much differently. But you got to love yourself first. And when you get in tune with your star player, you ain't got to worry about what could happen, what might happen, because you got you. Huh? I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. I love you so much. Peace and light, peace and love.